don't have to travel far to get a taste of what England was like centuries ago.
In fact, all you have to do is drive to a small town in eastern South Dakota. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Kelly Volk brings you the decades of history behind a cottage and garden in Gerald County.
This cottage, surrounded by colorful flowers, is nestled in Wessington Springs. The Shakespeare Garden and Anne Hathaway Cottage sprouted to life almost a century ago after an English professor's international travels. Emma Shea had been teaching at the college in Wessington Springs.
And Mrs. Shea went to England in 1926, when she was in her 60s. She went by herself to see the homes of the British authors and toured. She got the idea to have a Shakespeare Garden on this campus.
On Shakespeare's birthday in 1927, Mrs. Shea, her husband, who was also a professor, students and others started building a garden in Wessington Springs. Then, in the early 30s, a home styled after Anne Hathaway's cottage was built for the Shea's retirement.
This is more or less a replica of part of the cottage in England that was her home.
The college in Wessington Springs closed in 1964. Another school operated at the spot before closing in 1968. Today, the cottage and garden are all that remain of the campus.
We scrub the floors, dust the furniture.
Susan Arnott is the president of the Shakespeare Garden Society. The organization formed in 1989, purchased the property and restored it.
Our first weekend, when we started cleaning out the garden, we took out about 25 pickup loads of branches and weeds and garbage.
But you'd never know that by taking a stroll through the garden today.
It's just so peaceful to sit out on the bench and listen to the water splashing from the fountain and the birds singing, and it's just a neat place to collect your thoughts.
Another unique find here is the thatched roof, which was done in the early 90s.
We think that Mrs. Shea wanted it thatched, but it never was.
This attraction in Wessington Springs has had visitors from all over the world.
We get motorcycle riders and bike riders, and quite a few people come through here and bring a lot of visiting to this town.
Not only does this place attract people to town, but it also highlights history.
There are a lot of people who don't know who Shakespeare is. They don't know, yeah, believe it or not. And I always mention Anne Hathaway. A lot of us know that Anne Hathaway was his wife, but a lot of people have never heard of her, and they wonder, why is this Anne Hathaway cottage? So I think we bring attention to some culture and some literature from the past that was very important.
For Arnott, the cottage and garden hold a special place in her heart.
I just think it's really important that this place survives and that we keep that memory of the school that meant so much to our community.
That's why these women hope to see this small town treasure blooming for years to come. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Kelly Volk.
Wow, what a gem. Now, if you're interested in touring the cottage or other attractions, you can call the Wessington Springs Chamber of Commerce.
A popular driver completed his long road back to the racetrack after injury. We'll have that story up next in sports.